Yo, what's up, y'all? Let me remove my mask. Hold on, let me remove my helmet. Well, I'm gonna keep my helmet on because my head peasy. Ooh, yeah, what's up, y'all? I'm out here on a bike again today. Riding out, check it. We out, just riding. I pulled up. I just wanted to talk to you all right quick. Ain't nothing major. So you want a motorcycle? All right, well, this is how you're gonna do it. Okay, first I wanna let you know, motorcycling is dangerous. Straight out the gate. So what I suggest you do is invest in taking the class. Take the class so you can learn basic skills on how to ride a motorcycle. Now, if you know a little bit about motorcycles, then you could start with a decent motorcycle. My first bike I actually started with riding, like in general. I was in the 4th grade. I had a Honda 100, a little small dirt bike. What's up, Dallas? Yeah, I'm just talking about the motorcycles. Yeah, man, it was just on my mind, so I wanted to drop a video right quick. That's it. But yeah, motorcycling, y'all. I started when I was in the 4th grade, had a little dirt bike, graduated to the 125, became a grown man, got a 750 Honda, then now I'm on the 1300. But y'all, you really wanna just take the class if you don't know how to ride. What's up, Brandon? Thank you for tuning in. I just wanna talk about these motorcycles today. Major just had this on my mind and wanna share a few tips with people. But yeah, take the class. Hey, it might cost a little bit, but it'll be worth it in the long run because you'll know how to ride the bike. There's a lot of people out there. Love too, bro. Appreciate that. But yeah, there's a lot of people out there who do not see motorcycles, or at least they act like they don't see motorcycles. So you want to protect yourself. Invest in a helmet. You want a good helmet. You also want to have a vest or something to protect your chest, and invest in some riding boots. Majority of the money I do spend, I may spend a little bit extra on riding gear, but it's only for safety. Like for instance, a mask, you wanna have mask. It's the springtime when I'm doing this video, so a mask is great for the pollen, keep the pollen out your face. But yeah, back to the bike scene. You wanna take very good care of your motorcycle. That's what it's all about, taking care of your bike. Put the right oil in there, the right gas, and you want to make sure before you get on the bike, do your pre-trip inspection. But they'll teach you how to do all of this in the class. But if you don't want to take the class, let's say you don't want to spend the money, like I said, Frugal Genius, I'm here to just tell you different ways to save money. All right, if you don't want to take the class, you can go on YouTube. They have different people who talk about riding motorcycles. You can even, I can't remember the guy's channel. I know his name is Kevin, but he'll tell you everything you need to know about riding a motorcycle. And you just take your time learning and practicing. But it's just the basics. It's knowing when to slow down, knowing when to speed up, braking, and watching out for people. That's pretty much it. But you learn how to do that stuff, you'll be fine. But just don't get out here expecting it just to look cool. I mean, it's gonna look cool, but don't get carried away with that because you really can hurt yourself. So you gotta be really mindful. I'm not even saying I'm an expert rider. I just ride with extra caution. But I do spend a little bit more money on protective gear. These glasses were a gift from a great friend, and they protect my eyes. They have cushions in there. And those are great to keep the dirt out your eyes. So if you're looking for glasses, they have glasses that with this little cushion that keep the debris out your eyes. I suggest you get those only because of that purpose right there. Hold on one second. Another one, it's good if you can get bags on your bike, little saddle bags. If you can get saddle bags on your motorcycle, that'll help you. Mine were inexpensive. I did a video talking about motorcycles, and in that video I tell you about different ways where to find all kinds of things to add on your motorcycle and to make it look cool, and to also just make a better build. But your bags on your bike, those are gonna come in extra handy, especially to haul stuff. Maybe in the summertime you might want to carry water, things of that nature. But going back to the bikes, okay, this is one of the things I wish I would have learned before I even got real big into the biking. Hold on, I don't even know what that is. Somebody's loud truck. Hold on. But one of the things I wish I would have known, wish somebody would have told me, was after I bought my first bike, I wish they would have said, hey, buy the bike you really want. So I want to stress that to y'all. Buy the bike you really want. That's one of the dilemmas I'm having now. I want a Harley Davidson. Honestly, I really do. Hey, Road Glide to be specific. But the thing is, I have my VTX. I'm thankful for my VTX, but I have the dilemma where I paid this bike off, and now I want another bike, and it's like, you know, you keep spending money and spending money and spending money. So one of the things I can tell you before you go out and purchase any bike, let's say you want to get a bike for this summer, do your research. I suggest you do your research on the bike you really want. And if you don't get the bike you really want, you can just hold off. Because until you get the bike you want, you're not going to, I mean, you'll enjoy the ride. Honestly, I enjoy my VTX, but you want to really get to enjoy the bike you want. So that's one thing I tell you. But also understand that if you're new, be cautious of the price points. So like, I want to say this too. Let's say you new and you want a $30,000 Screaming Eagle Harley Davidson. I would not suggest that. Get your feet wet first. So I can even change it up a little bit. You can get the bike, start with something, get a feel, and then move up in bike, but do it over a period of time. It's just with me having all the experience I underestimated myself, honestly. I was thinking, well, if I get this big bike, because if you've never ridden a motorcycle, it's gonna be intimidating at first because of the speed and the power. But one of the things that I didn't consider was, all right, I've already ridden motorcycles. I know how to ride a motorcycle. So I had got a small bike. Let's say that small bike cost me $4 grand, okay? Well, what ended up happening a year later, I ended up going up in bike. So I sold that bike and then got another one. But think about it, y'all. If I would have just went ahead and bought the bike I wanted, then, or all along, I would have been straight. I wouldn't have had to worry about keep changing up motorcycles. And see, that's the dilemma I'm having now. I want to change up a motorcycle again. So I'm only telling y'all this. If you planning on getting into biking, get you something. First, do your research so you know what's out there, but then get you something that you could possibly grow into. I want to suggest that. And also brand names. Study your brand names, because different brands have different price points. Here's another thing. I want to tell y'all this too. One of my hobbies is custom baggers. I love custom baggers. My plan is to get the money up and build one. Not sure when, but as soon as possible. But the thing about building that motorcycle, like I said, if I would have known this early on, I would have not chosen a metric motorcycle to do the build. So I just want to suggest that out there to whoever may be listening to this whenever. If you're going to build a custom bagger, yes, a metric bagger will be cheap, or excuse me, a metric motorcycle will be cheaper, such as your Yamahas, Hondas, Kawasaki's, etc. All those Japanese bikes will be great. You're not gonna pay that a lot of money for them, but here's the kicker. When you spend all that money in doing the fairing, the audio system, the rim, the bags, and all the other panels that you add on to that motorcycle, when it's time to resell, you ain't gonna get much out of it. I'm gonna be real with you, because it's a metric bike. Metric bikes don't hold a value. So if you're gonna get that bike, you can use a Harley. I know a lot of people will use a Harley, but here's the secret, y'all. Now this is the big secret right here. This is gonna save you a lot of money, I promise you. Get the FLH body. That's the secret. That's the secret right there. If you're gonna build like any kind of bagger, and you're like, you know what, I like those. Now, I'm not sure if you're from down south, wherever you are in the world, and you say, you know what, the whole bagger scene is in now, I want to be a part of that. Find you a FLH body. That's the touring body, just straight like that. The Road Glide, the Street Glide, the Road King, all them bikes, it's the same body, the FLH body. You can get an older bike, like an older Road King, and just build it up. I know guys from around the way, they got really nice motorcycles, and what they did was they used the old Road King body or old Police Ultra Classic body, and then they chopped it up and built a nice bagger. You know, they spend a little bit, but you don't have to spend a whole lot. And then if you go to resell, you may not have to, it's not gonna hurt you as bad as it would a metric bike. So that's one of the things I wish somebody would have told me before I got into the biking, especially customizing, because that would have saved me a whole lot of money itself, just knowing what type of motorcycle to get to do the build, so I won't have to constantly, you know, trial and error, trial and error. So that's one of the things too. Another one, find you somebody who know a little bit about motorcycles. That's gonna save you, because with motorcycles, they got their own problems. If you don't know what to do, then you're gonna have to pay somebody. So it's best to have somebody near you that you know that you can ask them questions. YouTube is good, it really is. But the thing about YouTube, they may not have your motorcycle. That's why I made the video about the motorcycles, because I know there were gonna be people who have the same motorcycle as me, but don't know what to do and how to build it up. But I've already done it. So I said, hey, I'll just share that with people. But yo, that's one word of advice, I promise you. Use the FLH body on an older bike and then just build it up. But honestly, y'all, don't waste your money in building up a metric bike, because see, that was my whole plan at first. I ain't gonna kid you. My plan was to get a Honda because the Honda bike was cheaper and it's better on, you know, maintenance and everything. But when I found out, because I seen it, I'm on Facebook and there's plenty of groups with Hondas on there, and I'm in Honda groups and I see guys all the time. They'll build a Honda that looks like a Harley, but when it's time to resell, because it's like they get sick of it, these guys lose thousands of dollars. And the biggest thing in the comments, you get a lot of laughs, but it's like, dude, you're building a Honda. It's not gonna go up in value. It's gonna go down. But a Harley, the thing about that Harley Davidson body, those type bikes hold their value. For what reason, I do not know. But they hold their value really well. So when it's time to resell, you could probably get, you know, you get your money's worth. You ain't gonna be all but out, versus if you do this with a metric bike. So y'all, that's just some of the things I wanted to share. I had bikes on my mind, so I wanted to talk to you all about it. Like I said, I know the weather is changing. Right now, as I'm shooting this video, it's spring, it's feeling good. And I just got on my little bit of leathers and whatnot, helmet and, you know, this, that, and the third. So I said, hey, let me shoot this video, give somebody some insight, because that piece of information might mean a lot to the next person. Because if I would have knew that, this is what I would have done, I kid you not. The money I had saved up from, like I showed y'all, from when I don't go out to eat as much or saving money on books, that stuff gonna add up over a period of time. And I said, all right, I just wanna have a little bit of money to play with. I could have took that money, bought me a old police bike at an auction or something, or an old Road King, and just built the motorcycle I wanted the first time. That piece of information alone would have saved me a lot of headache, because honestly, what's always going on with me is trial and error with different motorcycles. Harleys have a real loyal following. You definitely right, BK. Man, you definitely right. Harleys do. Like, man, you got so many people who big into the Harley gig. Like, every time I'm at a rally or something, you see a lot of the guys down there, man, they in groups. Man, you even got a lot of guys, like Harley guys don't fool with other bikers. Like, if you don't have a Harley, then they don't see you on the road. And it happens. But, you know, it's all good. But see, that's one of them things I wish I would have known before I got the bike I have. But hey, you know, you live and you learn, but you live and you learn, and then you tell all your mistakes to other people so it can help them get ahead. Because like I said, that piece of knowledge right there, for whoever it's for, yo, y'all gonna appreciate it. Because somebody would have told me, like, look, Sion, we know you love building motorcycles. We know you love motorcycles. Let me change that. We know you love motorcycles and you got a passion for it. Man, this is what you need to do if you want to build one. And I would have took that advice and ran, because this is all gonna happen. If you do it any other way and try to build a metric bike and spend all that money, let's say you spend $4,000 on a bike, but then you spend at the most with paint, parts, and labor and all this, another $6,000. And think about it, when you ready to, you know, go on to something new, because this bike ain't for you no more, you're gonna take a loss. So in order to not take that loss, just build it right the first time, and then find somebody who they can see the value in it, and then, hey, y'all gonna make it do what it do, and you ain't got to take that L. But what else could I share with y'all today? Like I said, you know, get your definitely right, BK. Man, plenty of people. That's one of the dreams right there, is to go to Sturgis, man. Not sure when. I mean, probably, you know, that's on the bucket list, way down the road, Lord willing. But hopefully I have the hog by then. But that's the whole goal, you know, man, get the hog. And, you know, that's just on the bucket list too. But right now, I'm just learning. because I'm new to the whole bike thing too. Like I said, I've been riding since I was a youngster, but when I got into it as an adult, man, all this stuff new, because I mean, I got older cousins that ride, but you know, but what I like to do with motorcycles, not really a lot of them are into. I mean, you know, we don't really talk about it that much, but the stuff I'm into, honestly, I pick it up while I'm out. Yeah, bro, most definitely. So yeah, that's why I said, that's why I always tell everybody in the, you know, on the channel, educate yourself. That's all this thing goes to. You can do anything in this world that you want to. Can't do everything, but you can do anything. So you can do anything in this world you want to. Just educate yourself. But then with the knowledge you learn, man, just share it with somebody else. That's one of the things I just wanted to leave with, because hey, you know, I'm still new into the, you know, well, I ain't gonna say new, but let me say with the bigger motorcycles, you know, messing with them. So I said, hey, for the next person who about to get in it, because somebody this summer gonna have something nice. You know, Lord willing, may come. If I get to make it to the rally, there gonna be some nice bikes out there. But hey, you still got time. So somebody might say, man, I got 10 grand put up. I've been seeing these baggers and I ain't really know how to build it, or I ain't know where to start. Hey, there you go. I just laid out the format for you. That'll save you a few grand right there. Oh yeah, this is just my bike right here, bro. Like, it's just a VTX, your Honda VTX 1300. I just did all them little add-ons, added on the fairing. It had the black wheels already. Just got the cup holder, the radio, the speakers. I had the 6x9s in there. Got the 5-inch speakers at the bottom. I put the saddlebags on there. Yeah, bro, I ain't got a big, well, I was wanting the apes, but I just went with the risers, like a 6-inch rise, about a, you know, like a 1-inch kickback, something like that. But yeah, just a little bit of add-on, man. Just for the ride, to make the ride a little better, man. But like I said, what stopped me, because, man, I was about to go out there and buy all the stretch bags and everything. But then what stopped me was somebody, you know, they informed me how it all worked. And then after seeing a lot of guys in my Facebook group, on Facebook, the VTX groups, and them guys getting laughed at because they done spent crazy bread in a bike or in a Honda, and they ain't gonna get that in their resale. It's gonna eat them alive. You know, and that's the whole thing. It's good to do smart things with your money. I believe this too. I believe you can, as long as you do the right things with money, then, hey, that's the best way to do it. I'm trying to say, like, I don't even know how I want to put it, but I just know if you do the right by your money will do right by you. So it's like you ain't even got to waste it. It's like there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. And you just figure out how to do the right things. And that's why, like I said again, that's the only reason why I wanted to make this video, to tell somebody, hey, man, look, this is how you can do this the right way. You ain't got to go down the path I went down. And I don't regret it, man. I'm thankful for this motorcycle, for real, for real. And I said, I just shared, you know, the information that I learned from with other people. Because, man, at one point, let me even show y'all this. Hold on. Like, I bought these right here from, what is this site? It's like Alibaba. Man, you can buy, like, just face masks on there. I tell y'all this, if you want to make you a little bit of money, you can sell these to people, especially the people who do outside work. They don't do nothing but cover your face. But I got masks like that, masks like this right here. Get you some of them masks, these breathable masks. There's a place called SA Fishing out of Florida. They make them masks. You can buy a whole lot of them, and they good for riding. You know, I like to tell people that, because a lot of people, you know, like to put the bandanas on the mouth or whatever. But you know, not depending on where you at in this country, different flags mean different things. So you can even avoid all of that. Just get you a face mask, one of them breathable ones. I mean, you be just fine. Dirt will get out your face and all. Your allergies won't fool with you. Be good to go. But y'all, I'm gonna wrap this up. I didn't put a whole lot of my secrets in here that I just wanted to help somebody else out, because like I said, that'll save you just a few grand. I'm gonna be honest with you, totally honest with you. But hey, y'all, thank you for tuning in. Everybody that was here, I appreciate all the love. All right, y'all, I'm about to hop back on this bike before the sun go down.